What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show. Today we got a 3-game set against the Los Angeles Angels, who are coming to St. Louis here. And as you saw in the graphic there, I will be batting third in this first game. Bottom of the first, Angels are up 1-0. There's 2 outs, nobody on as I'm standing in batting a lowly 233. We have Reed Detmers on the mound. He's got himself, looks like 95-mile-an-hour 4-seamer, 96 on the 2-seamer. Here we go. First pitch from the lefty. Right in there. Send it out to right field. He's going to run it down, though. And, yeah, one pitch is all it takes to get out number 3. We're moving on to inning number 2. Take that back. Top of the third. Cardinals now have a 2-1 lead. The runner on first and 2 away for Nick Banks, who's 0 for 1 on the day so far. Got a 1-2 count here against starter Mike Soroka. Speaking of Soroka, he kicks, he deals. Ground ball right here. We'll go to first. The easy out there. Piece of cake play. Gets us out of the top of the third. And bottom half of the third. I'm leading things off. Nobody out, nobody on. Still a 2-1 ball game here. And let's see if I can do a little better against Reed Detmers this time around. First pitch of the at-bat is sent up the middle. There's a base hit. I'll take the single. Got to do something to help the old batting average out here. 233 is not spectacular. So that should get us up another point. 234, 235-ish. Bottom of the fifth. Yeah, it's 234 the batting average now. Still a 2-1 ball game. 1 out, nobody on as I'm standing in here for the third time. And, oh geez. Let's get on base after taking the first pitch. Why not? Reed Detmer has only thrown 53 pitches to this point in the game. He's doing pretty good on the pitch count. First pitch below the zone with the circle change, so that's a good thing. Taking the first pitch guaranteed, and it's a ball to boot, so 1-0 the count here. Second pitch of the at-bat. Right down the middle. That 4-seamer sent out into deep center field. Oh, it did get it. Tried to rob it there, and it hits the batter's eye out in center field. I will take that any day of the week. Like it says there on the big marquee in right center field. Round tripper. I like it. I like it a lot. 3-1 the score in the top of the sixth now as we come back to it with Luis Rengifo. I think I'm saying that right. Rengifo. He's at the plate. 0 for 2 day for him. Got an 0-2 count with a runner on first and 1 away. Here's the pitch from Mike Soroka. And it's up the middle. We're going double play. Flip to second. Throw to first. Gets him. 4-6-3 the double play for those of you keeping score at home. And that retires the side here. Coming back to it, top of the seventh. Nobody out, nobody on for Michael Toglia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout on his line score here. He's got an 0-1 count against Mike Soroka. And he kicks and deals. Little ground ball here. Piece of cake play, and that is the first out in the top of the seventh. Bottom of the seventh, though. Wow, we've opened up a can here. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Still a 3-1 ball game at this point, but we have reliever Mitch Irizarry on the mound for the Angels. Let's try to just drive in a run. That's the whole goal here, right? Irizarry, he's a lefty. Got himself a 96-mile-an-hour 4-seamer, 91 on the splitter, 92 on the 2-seamer. First pitch is sent out to deep center field again. That one's going to get caught, though. But that will score the run and advance the runner from second. So now we have runners on the corners, 1 away in the bottom of the seventh. That Cracker Jack's working some magic here. It's a 4-1 ball game now. Cardinals with a 3-run cushion. Oh gosh, I almost choked on my own spit here. Mike Trout's at the plate for the third time here now in the top of the eighth with a runner on first and 1 on. Or runner on first and 1 away. Here's a 1-2 pitch from Mike Soroka, who's still on the mound for the Cardinals. It's right up the middle. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? No! Tried to dive and make a flashy play. Stopped the ball, but I did not get a play on it. That should have been a double play. But nope. Runners were on. It is now a 7-6 ball game in the top of the ninth. Angels have a 1-run lead here. Runner on second, 2 away for Nick Banks. He's 1 for 4 on the day. Got a 1-2 count here against reliever Anthony Misowich. And yeah, here's the pitch. Little liner. We'll get him at first. And that retires the top of the ninth. We're heading to the bottom, see if we can tie it up or walk it off. All right, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the ninth, still a 7-6 ball game. I am 2 for 3 with a home run and a single pair of RBIs on my line score today. We have Sir Anthony Dominguez on the mound for the Angels here. He's got a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 100 on the sinker, 92 on the slider, and 90 on the circle change. He is a hurler. First pitch is a four-seamer off the outside corner. So 1-0 is the count after watching that one go by. The 1-0 pitch now from Dominguez. Chopper to second base. That's not going to get past him. Jump throw to first. And he dropped it. Are you kidding me? Is that going to be an error? Or is that a base hit? It's an error. Charge to Rengifo at second. Oh, that is unfortunate. Cardinals end up walking it off. I'm sure that error helped us win the game. I will take that any day of the week. So we win game number 1. Final score of 8-7. Look at that, 8th and 9th innings. There's a total of 10 runs scored between both teams out of the 15 runs total scored in the game. Unreal, unreal. So let's head to game number 2, shall we? Now, while this one's loading in, I'm going to do like normal. I'm going to remind you guys, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost a thing. You can also like and comment on the video. Those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the first here, Angels are up 1-0 again. There's 2 outs and nobody on us. I'm standing in for the first time, batting third in the order. We have Patrick Sandoval on the mound for the Angels. I can't see the speed of his slider, but he's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 96 on his two-seamer as well. First pitch of the at-bat. On the outside corner, I was out in front of it. Ground ball to third base. He throws across the diamond, gets me easily, and the home half of the first is over. Coming back to it, top of the second, still a 1-0 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on for Nick Banks. He's hitting a lowly 206 on the season. Got a 1-2 count here against starter Pablo Gonzalez. And yeah, here is the pitch. Chopper to the right side. I'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. Easily gets him. So that is the first out in the top of the second. Top of the third, we come back to it. Still a 1-0 ball game. 2 outs and nobody on for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got an 0-1 count against Pablo Gonzalez. Let's see what he's going to be sending my way on this one. There's the windup and the pitch. Simple ground ball. Slow roller, though. Throw to first gets him by a couple of steps. And top of the third is now over. We come back to it. Bottom of the fourth. Game is tied at 1 run apiece. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the second time here, hitting .235 on the season. 29 home runs, looking for homer number 30. But, yeah, we still have Patrick Sandoval on the mound. First pitch from the lefty. Sent to the shortstop. Simple ground ball play there. Throw across the diamond gets me by a step. And 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the sixth when we come back, Eugenio Suarez is at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a double on his line score. He's got runners on first and second, only 1 away here. Got an 0-2 count in the at-bat against Pablo Gonzalez. Ground ball to the left side. Shortstop gets a glove on that. Throw to me. 6-4-3. It's a double play to retire the side, and the game remains tied at 1. Alrighty, here we go. Bottom of the sixth. Runner on first and 1 away as I'm standing in for the third time here. 0 for 2, though, with a pair of groundouts. And let's see what I can do against Sandoval this time around. The first pitch from him is just off the inside corner. Two-seamer there does not find the zone, so 1-0 is the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, is also off the inside corner of that two-seamer. Popped it up. First baseman's going to make the play easily. And that is the second out in the home half of the sixth. Top of the seventh, still tied at 1. Nick Banks at the plate again. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts. Got a full count in this at-bat, though. Nobody out and nobody on. Let's see what he does against Pablo Gonzalez this time around. The payoff pitch. Sent out to me at second base here. Slow rolling ground ball. He's booking down the line, but not booking fast enough as we get him easily for the first out in the top of the seventh. Bottom half of the ninth, we are still tied at 1. I'm standing in for the fourth time here. Pop out and some ground outs on my line score. Mitch Irizarry is on the mound for the Angels. 96 on the four-seamer for him, 91 on the splitter, 92 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him Oh, as a four-seamer popped into foul ground down the right field line. That's going to get out of play. So we have an 0-1 count after fouling that one off. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, another ground ball to the shortstop. Oof, that's 2 in a row. Gets me by a step and a half, and the first out in the bottom of the ninth is now complete. Angels take the win in extra innings, though. 3-1 the final score here. 10-inning game there, and we have split the first 2 games. Let's head to game number 3 for the rubber match and see who takes the series win here. All right, here we go. All right, bottom of the first, runner on second, 1 away as I'm standing in. No score in the game so far. Griffin Canning on the mound for the Angels. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 90 on the circle change, only 84 on the curveball. First pitch from him is below the knees there. Four-seamer at 93 is a ball. So 1-0 is the count. This is the first right-handed pitcher I've faced from the Angels in this series. Oh, chopper to first base. That's going to advance the runner from second. But it is, unfortunately, the second out in the bottom of the first. But the runner is now on third. 3-0 is the score as we come back in the bottom of the third. Nobody out, nobody on for me. I'm standing in with that 0-for-1 line score. Let's see what I can do against Griffin Canning this time around. First pitch. Oh, off the outside corner with that slider. There's one of my kryptonite pitches. 0-1 the count after swinging and missing there. The next pitch from him is below the knees, a four-seamer. Goodness, I'm swinging at everything here. Trying to be the hero already in the third inning. 0-2 the count after swinging and missing or fouling off balls. We finally watch one outside of the zone, so 1-2 is the count after that four-seamer misses the mark. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the circle change at the knees. And there's a strikeout. That's my first strikeout in the series. So, all in all, that's an improvement for me. Top of the fourth, 2 outs and nobody on for Michael Toglia. He's 0-for-1 on the day with a strikeout on his line score. He's got a full count here against starter Frankie Montas. And let's see what we get here. The payoff pitch to the plate. He bunts it down the first base line. That's kind of questionable. Easy play for the first baseman as he takes it to the bag himself to retire the side in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fifth. Still a 3-0 ball game here. Runner on first and 2 away as I'm standing in for the third time today. Got a strikeout and a ground out on the line score. Still have Griffin Canning on the mound for the Angels here. Let's see what we can do in this at-bat. First pitch is a four-seamer below the knees. Good swing timing. Horrible contact. So that's a foul ball. 0-1 the count after that one. The second pitch of the at-bat. Over the outside corner. Got a piece of the four-seamer. Really late swing, though, so it's another foul ball. And the count is now 0-2 in a hurry. The next pitch is a slider below the knees. Swung at, out in front of it. Got a piece, though, and fouled it off. So the count remains 0-2. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat is low and away with a slider. I don't know how I laid off that one. 1-2 the count now after that. Next pitch. Oh, grip it and rip it down the left field line. That's all the way into the corner. We're going for 2. Throw comes into the cutoff man, and they sent him around third. Holy cow. He was out by about 30 feet there. That is insane. Why did they send him from third? Oh, well, what can you do? It's, I don't know if that counts as a fielder's choice or if it's a double, a single, or what, but we're still leading 3-0 after that play. Top of the sixth, it's a 3-2 ball game. Cardinals holding a 1-run lead as Eugenio Suarez is at the plate. He's 0-for-2 on the day, got an 0-1 count here with 2 outs and nobody on. The 0-1 pitch is bunted down the first base line. First baseman's going to take that to the bag himself, and that's the end of the top of the sixth. That's happened twice in this game now. That's kind of weird. All right, coming back to it, top of the seventh. Michael Toglia is at the plate, 0-for-2 on the day for him. He's got a strikeout and a ground out on his line score. He's got an 0-1 count with nobody out and nobody on. Here's pitch number 68 on the game from Frankie Montas. And he pops it up into the infield grass. I'll take that one, thank you. And that little pop out is the first out in the top of the seventh. Bottom of the eighth, still a 3-2 ball game. I'm standing in for the fourth time here. And my hit earlier only counts as a single, not a double. That's a bummer. There's 2 outs and nobody on, and I'm getting a dynamic challenge here. And I want to get one with an equipment pack. Tyler Anderson's on the mound. I don't know. We'll try to only swing at pitches in the zone and record a hit. Tyler Anderson, though, he's got himself a 93-mile-an-hour four-seamer. A cutter only hits 88, sinker at 91. He's got a really slow 12-6 curve as well. First pitch from the lefty. There's a cutter low and inside. There goes a dynamic challenge. That one has failed on the first pitch. So we have an 0-1 count. The next pitch from Anderson, though, finds the zone's late swing, fouled it off. 0-2 the count after that one finds the stands. All right, the 2-strike pitch is below the knees with a sinker, got a piece of it and fouled it off, so the count remains 0-2. Actually had good swing timing there. That's kind of surprising. The 0-2 pitch one more time is way up above the zone. That four-seamer there almost at the eyes. 38,215 in attendance today. The 1-2 pitch now from Anderson is over the outside corner and right around the knees. Ground ball to second base. Easy play to retire the home half of the 8th inning. Cardinals take the win in game number 3 and win the series 2-1, so we will take that. I like it. I like it a lot. Getting back to winning more games than we're losing after that horrific stretch where we went 1-13 over 4 series. It was really ugly there. So, yeah, we're back into the winning side of things. I kind of like that. So, yeah, end of the series. Also going to be the end of the episode here. For those of you still watching, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.